but to make sure that mid is under control in terms of the information game.
Oh, here comes the self-drone. Fault line gonna get connection onto Hyunmin. Sets up the Cloudburst, but Buzz already TPing forward is able to go ahead and find the first blood. Recon getting a little bit of a scan here as Fring tries to stay tucked away. Buzz out for blood, but not gonna be able to find any more. As Fring does manage to answer one back. So both teams without their duelists, the plant getting ready to come through. Carpe filling some space, pushing forward, but Fring, a quick peek out of the nebula, able to find that headshot, takes him down, finds himself a third, a fourth!
I must wait.
This Meteor now suddenly the last one standing, and Fring will get an ace! Given the previous read on that gate crash from Buzz, we'll see though as they now get ready to attack in onto the A site. Up the rope to go. Buzz hits the floor. Bane holding things down. Mako swinging out from backside. Able to find the headshot. Easy going to be eliminated. Meteor is going to be good for one, but that's about it. Carpe locked out. Spike stranded here within the site. Given the investments, the hold onto the hold for the rifle is going to be called, so we'll just go ahead and rotate out. Look for safety somewhere on this map.
Yeah, it's just...
Bit of damage, flashback puts him down to below half health. Rolling Thunder online here, 4 stacks for the post plant. Stun to the corner, does get dodged out. Stack's able to find one, Buzz coming away with another. This time the round looking very solid for the side of T1. Very narrow one, Shock Dart will be able to clear out one. Rolling Thunder goes into the back. Flashback just shallow enough to not get caught by that, and there's the ping. As Bane chooses correctly, the fake out goes off the side of the map. He's gonna drop down off tower. It's gonna be flashback, however, with covering fire. Comes away with the kill on a Carpe. Now the Neural Theft invested. All 3 remaining players from T1 noted here in A main. Trying to push forward from here. Could just be nigh impossible. A 3v5.
What a great setup.
Fantastic shutdown as the fault line not connecting onto anyone. Fring still here in heaven. Meteor trying to just storm his way into backside. Mako sat here backside. Meteor wanting to try to take some space. Wire waiting on the opposite side of this nebula. Buzz looks to open things up. There's the spot out onto the Astra. A couple shots, and Mako still comes away with one. Jump out off the back of the stun. Buzz is able to collect, and flashback will be taken down. Quick peek from Hyunmin, though. Rewarded with the kill of his own. Now into a 3v3. Hunter's Fury disrupting the salvos. Flying. Buzz completely zoned back out. It's DRX. They managed to get the retake going. Before the plant can come down. Now Stack's dead, freeing snappy as ever, and Hyunmin hits the headshot to seal the deal on the round. As Cam gets the spot out, flashback challenges in for the fight, and he wins it. Doesn't even take that much damage. Now Carpe picked off, still lingering around in window. Hyunmin just snipes him down. Now you don't have any smokes, you don't have any breach utility. How are you meant to close out this round? That's a fake out. Flashback readjust. Buzz does manage to come away with one. 2v5 into a 2v4.
Oh, but look at Bane. Because of that mid control, they're able to come at you from every angle. Oh, Buzz though.
We're broken. Yeah, Shorty at that range. Not going to do much there for Hyunmin, so Buzz is able to capitalize. But around the back, as you mentioned, Bane encroaching on their position now. And right now there is not much of a read of it. Buzz now starting to lend credence to this potential flank, and Bane will be able to strike first. Leaving it now to Izu. The 2v5 into the 1v3 to try to close it out. Finds the first. Bane taken down. But Mako swings the corner, has the headshot, and Fring's got the defuse. Flash, fake. The rush forward here on the corner. Mako does get caught this time. Thought he made it around the corner, but ends up getting bogged down. Hyunmin watching the flank, however, and just absolutely rips Meteor apart. Down to 8 HP, but still alive. Maybe an opportunity for him with that Guardian in hand. We'll have to just wait and see for now as Fring looks to open things up a little bit more, and he does, and Stacks similarly gets taken down as Bane swings out from the same angle. Drone going to be cleared. Meteor desperately trying to make his way over. It's a small, little, narrow pocket to tuck into there for Izu. Keeps him safe for the moment. At the 59, but now Hyunmin striking. Is able to find Carpe, and they know the last 2 players are going to be dinged up. They know that they're going to be weak. Up and over the box they go. Bane, the one who comes away with the kill as the defuse now gets started. And Meteor is still just a world away. The knives will finish him off. The interrupt, the Cosmic Divide going to be called in here as well. Trying to lock anybody who's already on the site in, lock the others out. It's Fring, going to be spotted, taken down so very low. Push back the opposite side of the wall, but Meteor with a quick peek is able to go ahead and find the punish. Scales forward, taking some space, setting up a tripwire quickly. Does get cleared here by Mako. As the plant now comes in. Cosmic Divides cutting up the site here into quarters. But Hyunmin on this lurk, striking. Izu going to be taken down, flashback in at the same time, and a Bane up onto the Raptor, finds one. Gets traded out, 2v3. This is now just Mako left standing, looking for the clutch, cannot make it happen. Salvo's going forward, Carpe tucked in onto the bridge. Here alongside the Nebula's Gunman going for the entry. A little bit whippy there, back and forth. It's gonna be Mako Bane coming up with one apiece. Stacks
30 seconds left.
finding flashback before falling to the wayside. 3v2 now. It's Meteor swinging out from the back. It tucked away for so very long. Now noted, and all comes down to Buzz. Looks like the call is gonna be for a double face. And that delivers another pistol round win. DRX, 4 players with the regen armor as Meteor pushed up so very aggressively. He just gets cut down to size. Tag there, Stacks is gonna headshot.
Bane was playing bait the whole way. Jumping out there, bouncing around.
Drawing the attention. This Nebula goes up. Spike gets planted, full kit on this Tejo for the post plant. As doesn't need the kit for that one. Spots out Stacks, takes him down. And for T1, what are you meant to do? Swing out, Buzz. Apparently is meant to just get an absolutely nasty headshot there on the Gunman. And will eventually fall as shock darts get invested. Bane guns down Carpe, denying another ace here. That's just an eventuality now. Izu, far too much to try to deal with here. Try to maybe go for a kill, but on the peek out, gets hacked up. He swings for it. Gets darted, so doesn't want to go forward there into the cloudburst. Now we'll go chasing in and immediately gets gunned down. Bane's well similarly going to be joining them in the grave as Buzz goes sent off the side of the map. Now suddenly a 2v2. As DRX just kick in the door here on this A site. Good back from Mako. Head gets taken off. Carpe good with the shot. Still eats a decent amount of damage though as they now face in. The first one falling. Flashback tucking away. Meteor plays it quietly, but the cam is set up for the spot.
Cage triggered.
The dart does not connect. He doesn't have vision. It's just a tap. Meteor not scaling forward, however. Along the side here of the Raptors. Now drops down, spot out, gets the headshot on the Bane, forces it back. Rushes forward. Yunman, however, up into the cloudburst. Will find the kill on a Meteor. Carpe dead means freeing. Has that Armageddon already set to go. Dimensional drift from Buzz, just trying to scout things out. His flashback watches the flank and cuts down Izu. Buzz now with everything on his shoulders, but he cannot bear the weight. Stacks the IGL. Has to answer, but he cannot respond. DRX. Collected up, and well, that vulnerability goes through, and Hyunmin's the first to hit the floor. Salvo's out in response, a little bit of damage. Oh no, a kill gonna be found back to Izu. He's gonna take it down, but flashback gonna be noted here outside of C. It's killed off by Carpe.
Still hard to read exactly what DRX is thinking, so Carpe is gonna go recheck. Woohoo, took a little damage.
And he does, but Mako's up close and personal, and the right click shall deliver. Swaps over for the Ghost. The plant can now come through. Big flank coming in from Stacks. 2 Sheriffs and a Ghost in hand here for the 3 remaining players on T1. Ghosts abound for DRX. A couple shots going out. They try to line it up, and Mako has already got himself across to the opposite side. Just lingering within the smoke, but Stacks with a great headshot. Takes out Freeing. Oh, takes out Mako. Looks for a little bit more. Cannot take out Bane. On with a quick clear. Knows that one's going to be forward here. On the side, tries to go for the fight. Tries to challenge and separate while he could, but
so util this time.
I mean, does eat a bit of damage, and Buzz just aggresses on the back of the paint shell. Flex one. Freeing, fighting back. Let's get rid of that forward pressure. Finds another. Is Meteor going to be taken down? Spot on there from Mako onto Carpe, but Carpe wins the fight. Stacks backpedaling, eats a bit of damage there on the exit. He and Carpe both whittled away at, but still alive. As the drone gets a spot out. Bane tries creeping forward. Maybe considering wallbang attempt, but we'll just go ahead and keep it quiet.
Bit of a pause now. DRX tries to figure out exactly how they want to set this up. Have the haunt, have the drone, yep, have the annihilation. Armageddon, yep.
Annihilation's the deadlock ultimate.
I know.
Thank you, Brain.
Yep. I get those two mixed up in my mind, especially when teams are playing both. But you have a lot to work with, and T1 is respecting that, giving them a little bit of extra space. Carpe pretty well dinged up already. Haunt to clear behind the toxic screen as well. So the setup, the drone as well, flashback.
Swing onto the corner, Carpe able to find it, 13 HP, still alive. Stacks maybe considering a couple shots, but now tries to line it up and will be able to find Bane right before he falls. Freeing now committed forward on the site. If he can win this fight versus Izu, he's in a decent enough position to try to use the ultimate, or the other way around. There's a swing out, but Carpe sat here, paranoia at the ready, will be exchanged as he TPs up on top of Rubble. Has this been noted? Stacks Hunter's Fury, opens things and finds 2 kills. Bane freeing both obliterated. The rest of the team falling to the wayside as Flashback just trying to pull off a flank. And suddenly he's the last one standing.
They pinged it out too.
Tripwire gave away the position. Now it's all just about trying to mitigate as much as possible, but not sure if that's going to come to fruition here for him. Waiting for the swing out, and Izu will stand tall at the end. Slowly drifting back, tucking away the Prowler, getting the notion here.
Ooh.
As Paranoia goes across, I believe Hyunmin, does get caught by it, catches a glimpse though. Point blank is able to find one, but now Buzz trying to strike and still manages to drag across to come up with that second kill. But it is DRX coming out on top overall. 3-2. Not spotting. Bane, however, seeing Stacks as he gets forced away on the repeak, gets the headshot. That now leaves Izu. 2 players dangerously low. Freeing just the stinger in hand, but swings out. Oh, that's going to be enough to work him low enough, as it's going to be the round. Does get revealed, though, in transit. Paint shells, not finding much, but Mako sussed out. The shock dart able to claim him. A little bit of a sacrifice made as Hyunmin going to be dragged into the arena. Meteor, they're going to win it out, has the shield set up and does narrowly survive, but survives all the same. Buzz sends up the showstopper, Flashback taken down. The Armageddon from beyond the grave. Does manage to go ahead, or rather not from beyond the grave. Does manage to find him. Freeing cannot survive, and there's just nothing more for Bane to do.
This should be really difficult for T1.
Oh, the undercut again! Undercut with the shock, a little bit of spray out from Waterfall. And that's the plant interrupted. Mako does manage to answer one back. Meteor going to be taken down. And then once again, this is the plant. Able to go ahead and stick it. Showstopper drawn out to just try to delay any aggression coming through, but Buzz already pushing forward, already taken down 2. The call comes in. He's approaching from behind, and Buzz is just picking them to pieces. Flashback now once again, last one standing. The plant not for him, nor is this round. Izu, that coming through, but there is a double push getting ready to come out of B main. The shield leading it. Oh man, they line up for a brief little moment there, but he's still able to come away with 1. Stack's going to be taken down as Buzz sends out the paint shells to try to delay. Mako drifting across. Did he catch a glimpse? The answer is no. But Hyunmin, what a snappy readjustment. Cleans up the headshot and then swoops into the backside. So over top of the rope, finds Meteor, and Hyunmin starting to come online.
Spike planted.
That's huge. See if they can keep Izu coming through with a huge clutch.
It's off the angle there for a brief little moment. Izu swings out a little bit wider than Hyunmin might have anticipated, a little bit faster than he had expected. Trips aside, but everybody already here within the sight. The salvo sent out. Jiggles out, a couple taps coming through. Mako able to go ahead and sit here, play it quietly. He's gonna have to strike those sooner rather than later. Oh my god, okay.
You can get to the place to use it.
There's the bounce across. The boom bop gonna be cleared out, but Bane able to find one. Izu taken down. Stacks forced away. Meteor has the double tap shield. Swings out, but Hyunmin again having a huge round. Bounce the paint shell forward. Forces Carpe back away from the smoke. The Prowler scouts. The judge noted the plant coming through. 5v2, and this is the round that they opt to go for that operator. Buzz, in all likelihood, yep, it's just gonna drift away. Showstopper not gonna be good enough at a 2v5. Drone on the hunt, gonna be looking for Izu, and gets around the corner just far enough to spot him out, but Hyunmin is ready to capitalize. Kill found now. That Armageddon called in. Stacks frantically searching here with the Hunter's Fury, trying to find a tag, but everyone splits away from it. The beams do not connect, and now the pit engulfs the site, engulfs the spike. Meteor on the push, able to find one. Hyunmin gonna be taken down, freeing. Dead as Buzz just bounces in with a shorty, but he and Meteor will fall to the wayside as the snake bite cleans one up. 3 players still alive, footsteps gonna be heard. The push out is watched there, but Hyunmin gets the spot out. Boombot gonna be sent, but he's pretty much stuck now. Swings out, still he's able to find one. Buzz will take him down with the paint shell. Carpe finds Mako, a 2 for 2. Damage suffered here on both sides. Now we get the rat race here onto the A site. Double tap expiring, but Meteor gets the refresher in the very last second. Looks for a little bit more, and oh my god! Woo. Gets the kill on the Bane. T1 now poised to go 2-0 here on the pistols. His Flashback will be able to find one, but can he somehow get the clutch here. Sheriff in hand for Carpe. Any shot will finish off this Viper, and he's going to have to push out of the smoke. So far, nothing spotted. But no bite, no orb, nothing to obfuscate. Just has to swing the corner. And he does manage to come away with one, but Buzz. Slow creep up, freeing, watching it upper. The double push coming through. Ian Hyunmin pick a target. They manage to find him. Izu, nice timing out from main. Has come away with a single kill. Hyunmin tucks back, finds the headshot. Paint shells once again built up. If he can survive this, but he runs out of bullets. Even with the headshot on his stacks, he cannot confirm the kill already. Solid enough bonus for T1. They still have an opportunity to close this out. Paranoia going across Carpe, TPing to the opposite side of the wall here. Shots ringing. Mako knows about this reposition, and Flashback has opened up the site on the backside, so Carpe has to win this fight. But he cannot. DRX, given his win record, certainly like the odds.
There it is. Early ult.
Finds the first. Bane now going to be snatched up the site. Completely opened up. Bane needing to kind of win this one, but he's still going to be in such a rough position, even if he does. And he cannot make it happen. Meteor wins another.
Spike planted.
3-0 on the map so far, I do believe, is freeing. Works his way across to drop. Flashback to swing. Finds the shot. Meteor dead. 2v3. Much more likely to try to make a go of this. Jiggle here. Stacks. Suffering a little bit of damage. This Salvos to try to zone them off this angle, but Izu's still here on the side. Double face, and freeing nearly has him lined up. Flashback will be setting up for a stun on the corner. I think he might have actually caught himself with that one, but now the showstopper is in play. Gets sent freeing, taken down as Meteor was able to push deep enough. Finds the punish. Now DRX gonna have to fight their way back into the site. Knock Dart lobbed in, undercut. Sent, looking for the combo once again. Does get dodged out. Paranoia from Mako at the ready as Flashback desperately tries to get into position here. Fighting against Izu, there's a swing out. Inches a little bit closer, goes for it. Flashback, able to snap, gets the adjustment, finds the kill. Bane, however, going to be taken down. Carpe finding Hyunmin, finding Flashback. Now it's all on Mako. The 1v2. The Stacks backpedaling, has the Hunter's Fury. Should he need it yet, will just go ahead and invest it. Gets the tag, Mako cannot dodge the second pump.
Ooh.
Oh, whatever plan that was going to be is now very much disrupted as he's going to get yoinked. Pulled in once again. Flashback managing to deliver the first loss of the series so far here to Meteor. Izu does have the punch to the back end. Buzz eats a bit of damage. Armageddon going to be called in, but everybody from T1 can successfully avoid this and then get ready to refill some space. Cyber Cage is going to be going up some spray through this, desperately hunting for some damage as Stacks is able to find Hyunmin off screen. Izu gets the spot out. Wallbang shot comes in. Bane taken down. Freeing so very low. All on his lonesome 16 HP. The drone spots him out. He just waits, expecting the swing on the angle. But T1 don't give it to him. Buzz chucking the shorty here on the ground. Salvo finding nothing. The time is ticking. The time is gone. 13-6, we have a series.
Through a little bit of info gathering. Both stealth drones gonna just pass by each other there. T1.
Stickfoot powwow there is okay. Flashback with a peek down in the sewer, able to find one. Buzz gonna be taken down.
Launching smoke.
Some damage eaten though. He and Mako tagged up a bit. Let's try to play forward here at tower. Salvos forcing them back here for the moment. Moves up into the smoke, filling that space, and he's still able to come away with a kill. Turn of the flash here from Mako. Wow. It's going to be freeing, however. Who's coming up with the kills. 2 more for him. It's now just down to Stacks. We'll get a parting gift there onto Hyunmin. His way across, but Carpe nearby, noting this here at bench.
Spike planted.
Caught with the timing, though. Over onto the iPad. Ends up falling. Izu counter swinging. Keeps him in with the advantage. Hyunmin clears out the trip. Ring trying to work forward. Stealth drone up on top. Nothing going to be noted here. Now watched Bane, maybe anticipating this a bit. Will be able to go ahead and win out the fight. A tad bit closer now is the round. Meteor gunned down. Recovered Vandal here from Hyunmin. Able to find some damage, but on the swing out. Comes down to Freeing and Bane versus Stacks. Flash goes forward. Some damage here on to Freeing. Needs desperately, however, to get through Bane, and he cannot. DRX.
Further forward, has the cam behind him.
Meteor ends up falling here. Suddenly the players on the rope that much more exposed, but looks like they're just gonna go ahead and back away.
Oh my God.
There's noise now noted, but Mako
Ult's ready.
To find one, how much more can he get? None. Gunman dead on the opposite side. Solid kills in reply here from T1, bringing it back into a 3v3. Bane down to 8 health. Flashback, however, filling in this position, creeping in right alongside where Mako had just fallen. Some noise gets noted here in main. Just the concuss available at the moment here from Freeing. A kill gets
30
him
seconds left.
at Armageddon. Like you say, Flashback still slowly, carefully pushing his position further and further forward. Salvo sent. Flashback desperately trying to get there in time. The concuss going to be sent down. Now he strikes. They're both stunned up. They're both killed off.
Smoke's down.
Steadily creeping closer and closer over towards Carpe. Showstopper, however, going to be opened up. Hyunmin spotted, dead, and Buzz hits the headshot on the back end. Vandal now scooped up as T1 look to get themselves online with a thrifty win.
Still have that rolling thunder as well. If worst comes to worst, you'd hope to not have to use it.
Stacks would love to keep that in the pocket for the next buy. He is playing forward in tower, not necessarily at risk. Stealth drone checking around. Going to be noted there, but Meteor falling. Bane suspecting that there's going to be another player out in this direction. But as soon as he turns the sights back over to this plant, that's when Buzz strikes. Kill found, salvos, dump paint shells in, freeing somehow.
What?
Drawing out the weapon. And he might just draw out this rolling thunder.
Oh my god!
Crashes across,
Oh.
cannot get it in time. Now they look to just hound him down, and Stacks will be able to go ahead and deliver the coup de grace, but my god. There's the swing out. Flashback, he'll just take the fight. Doesn't even really need the reinforcements. Eats a little bit of damage there.
Right there.
This drone gets cleared. Aftershock at the ready here for Bane. Sends it. Knows that he's going to be pushing them forward, but cannot get readjusted here on that Buzz, who sends out the blast pack, but Hyunmin still hitting the shot despite being pushed back.
Uh-oh.
Now pinned into the corner, stunned up. The Aftershock will claim him. Still in with a 3v3, but Mako wrapping around from Dish has the orbital at the ready.
You have the steel garden with flashback behind. They're ready for it.
Salvo sent. Carpe
Carpe?
getting the spot out. Izu, however, gets rid of Free. It's all on Mako. And he's in the orbital. Tries to open it up. Buzz leaping forward is able to find one. The rest of the team going to be cut off though in flashback. Goes ahead, has the follow-up. Armageddon, their own orbital now going to be invested here. Spot up comes through onto Bane, and he gets cleaned up. Flashback, a narrow margin to play around here in tower. And on the peak, instantly finds a headshot on the Stacks. Swings back out, dodges the stun! And Showstopper not going to find a damn thing, but Freeing will find Meteor. And just like that, despite the investments, despite the explosive power from T1, DRX has seemingly shrugged it all off. Carpe now asked to try to clutch, but the time is just not.
Fully in control of that territory. They just gotta wait. Just wait for T1 to make a move. Okay, well.
Or for Meteor, just open things up, finds one. Spam through the box, Izu going to be dealt with as well as there's a Showstopper and Flashback cannot reply. Couple players here on T1 weakened up, but seeking yet another thrifty here for themselves as the Aftershock. Not in position. Plant comes through. Stacks able to successfully get that down. All three players from DRX corralled on the same side of the map. One in tower, two at arcade. Meteor here at canteen. The fault line going through, and Hyunmin stunned up. Easy pickings here for Meteor. Is it an opportunity here for Meteor to try to strike? I mean, Mako trying to watch his rear at every twist and turn. In the meantime, back over here on the A side. Bane's gonna be good to come up with one. Buzz gonna be taken down, but Stacks also dead seemingly here over at Sands. Counteraction has done well. Now the pivot once again back over towards this side. Meteor, the pings come through.
30 seconds
Knows that
left.
they're all going to be collected forward. Here in spawn, the initial shots are not going to connect. Gets suppressed, but doesn't need his util, needs to hit his shots, and he just cannot make it happen. He's now his turn. They're nearly lined up, and Mako is just too damn clean with it. Seems like the answer is going to be yes. Yep. Well-timed boom bot. Trying to get the clear out, but Hyunmin just strafes away from it. Looks for the second kill, cannot make it happen. Buzz is able to find one at the end of it all, but everyone's just piling forward here into Mako as he comes up with three. Trying to fault line him off the reswing, and oh, just a bit too much movement there from Flashback. Little wonky, but Mako still finds Meteor, holding down that arcade side. Pivot back over towards the A site here, it would seem. DRX very much anticipating that this pressure is still going to collapse onto B, so they're not in position to shut this down. Call comes through as Buzz takes some space, gets himself over towards drop. Hyunmin here nearly shoulder to shoulder. It's a spot out. Swings out of the smoke as it's a messy affair, but one that Hyunmin comes out a little bit cleaner. Spike planted. Bane going to be taking down Showstopper at the ready. 36 HP. Trying to spot out. Sees two. Sends it. Showstopper going to be a bit shallow as they're able to tuck back, but they're zoned away. Salvos keep them cleared for now. Molly available, sent. Hyunmin gonna have to get off this. No, dies. Carby finds a third. Now the orbital gonna be built up. He's waiting for the retap. He's playing off time. Ultimate now, sent. Freeing flashback, scattering here to the wins. As Carby finds himself a fourth, now looking for the ace, but Izu on the swing will be able to find it in T1. Back out over towards this arcade side with Meteor. Cutting back in towards the spawn, but that's when the strike comes in. Izu able to find one, but Hyunmin comes up with two. Paint shell to claim. Stacks gets headshot.
Oh, Meteor.
Drift to the sewer. Meteor force off the angle. Buzz able to find flashback. Opens up this B main side. Spain pushing into the smoke. Somehow comes away with a kill. Meteor just cannot hold his ground. Carpe and Buzz now needing to be the ones to deliver.
Good God.
Here's the first shot. Paint shell still available, but that's a suppress. 5 more seconds, not having that nade to try to clear out an angle. Tower would be a damn good one. They get sent free, forced away, tagged up quite a bit, down to 45.
All missiles away.
Sends the salvos. The drop, I don't believe it's heard.
One enemy
Finds the
remaining.
headshot, Buzz. Trying to hold it, but freeing!
Absolutely bullied. Teho utility again. Should be clearing out that early trip. See if he can hold the line.
You're dancing around the center boxes, he's able to find one. Mako put down on the floor, but now they look at the refill space
they hear
over at
this.
A, freeing. Slowly trying to trip forward to make a contact here against Izu, who wins out the fight.
30 seconds left.
3 players now on this A site. Meteor sounding the call, saying, yep, they're all pushing in towards main right now. As the door at Sands gets opened up. Swap of the weapon. All of this being heard, all of this being noted by T1, who seemingly have this round in hand.
Great sample size to see if that's really been completely
Oh
adjusted.
my God, Buzz, what a shot! Takes Hyunmin clean out of the sky. Flat packed across, Mako caught trying to go for the orb. Meteor takes him down, freeing, tries to trade it out. The boombot cleared. Bane trying to force his way forward here, but now Arcade has been reflooded.
Down, B.
Bane is all on his lonesome,
Enemy
stuck up
remaining.
here and now killed off in isolation. As T1 not going quietly into the night. They will keep the gap ever more narrow. This flashback's position is noted, but
Making it a little bit easier here.
Showstopper, late draw on that one. Sends it point blank right at Izu's feet. Carpe flushed out, stacks now out into the open. Cannot confirm either kill. Damage dealt to both Hyunmin and flashback, but both still breathing.
Spike planted.
Buzz now arriving. It's one into the shoulder. He's got his work cut out for him. Economy's in a decent place, and Meteor does manage to open things up a little bit, but given that you're both collectively down below a single full HP bar, it's gonna take a hell of a lot more before you can actually commit to trying to go for this retake.
Meteor's already saving.
Yeah, the jiggle on the one. Only Buzz saying, well, I've got money. See if I can take some away from DRX, but that fault line sends out the stun. Now can just look to re-swing. A couple shots through the dish, but as he swings out, flashback has the headshot.
Smoke's down.
Comes
That's
up with the
unfair.
good. Stacks with an answer back, though. Keeps things evened up at 4-4. Paint Shield to keep him at bay for now. Carpe lingering within the smoke. Spike being brought forward out of main plant onto the corner.
You've got so many good ults for this retake.
Launching
Look at
smoke.
what Bane just got. Rolling Thunder. As well as that Armageddon. Used in conjunction can be such a deadly combo. His Buzz for now, just trying to check out default, trying to check underneath.
Oh, look at the Mako.
Showstopper now going to be drawn out. Red carpet thrown. Hyunmin on the peak, ends up getting taken down. But here comes the Rolling Thunders now. Just going to be sent out, dueling against one another. Carpe trying to go on the swing. Sends out the molly, gets zoned back. Mako able to find one. Swing onto the corner. No, they get cooked alive. Mako dead to the aftershock. And with the clean outlaw, to further reinforce this buying, this setup here, 14-1, granted it wasn't flawless, so don't really need to spend any money down, but you know they're going to be facing quite a bit of half armor as this Buzz looking for the shot, gets ahead right there onto Mako, stacked, swinging out. Gives it to Refinement. Now flashback, we're cut out for him. It's good to come away with one, but Stax is still sat here holding down Sands. A ride to the rope, Bane, back turn, doesn't know what hit him, and it's a meteor. Now, gonna have to be yelling from beyond the grave as Buzz still trying to get into a very forward aggressive position here with that off, and just does not nail the flick, freeing. Beams him with the Sheriff. What a headshot.
That got the DRX fans in the crowd fired up. Felt like this map was very much theirs. And all of a sudden, it has been slipping through their fingers. Again, trying to make sure the area under rope is theirs.
Meteor still here though.
Not having any of it.
Holds Gunman at bay. Salvo sent from Izu. Slowing up the approach where possible. Spain gets another orb, 3 away from having the ult online. Orbital is available for Mako. Carpe has one on the opposite side. Looks like they're going to try to flush somebody out into the open. That works a treat. Flashback in line of sight. Izu ends up falling. Their own orbital now going through, but flashback inches forward. Effectively barrel stuffs Meteor, and he gets Carpe in the smoke. They clash with first and foremost. As Hyunmin trying to go for the entry. Flashbacking forward, Stax. Trying desperately to hunt him down. The wide swing out though. Mako able to find one. Hyunmin gets Izu. Carpe now forced to push up into the smoke, gets a headshot on the Bane, but cannot confirm the kill.
30 seconds left.
It's now down to Buzz and Meteor.
Spike planted.
Try to turn the tides of the round. The spot out. The op shot ends up going wide, rolling thunder, crashing across Meteor. Dropped. DRX looking for the finisher. The bounce into the corner. The stun connects. Buzz manages to hit him with the no-scope. There's so much more work to be done. Everyone low on HP, but with just the operator, can he pull it off? Look at the shot, somehow does get Hyunmin from that angle. Able to get that hit through. Pain Shell's gonna be sent out, Hyunmin. Bouncing forward, trying to take some space, but a good hit comes in. Buzz able to find Bane with a Pain Shell. Mako similarly gonna be taken down. Freeing is able to find one. Hyunmin fights back a little bit more, but now Izu arriving. Gets himself into showers. Spike in hand here for Hyunmin. 24 HP, Meteor wrapping around the back. Spots the head, gets the kill. Flash up over the top, does get the connection, forcing Meteor down, and Hyunmin's able to collect one. Izu eliminated Meteor now. Trying to reposition. There's another flash. It's a full catch, and now they know exactly where he's at. Hyunmin able to find it, gets himself a third.
Spike down.
Scoops up the Guardian, the Outlaw, the push forward. Buzz, barrel stuffing, able to find one, but only has a classic in reverse. But now Carpe! Moment, but it dissipates, and Hyunmin goes in on the entry. Izu getting out here against it, but cannot win the fight. Hyunmin will find victory. The rest of the team, however, going to be held back, but Hyunmin opens up the sight, seemingly on his lonesome. Shots here from Meteor, ends up falling. Stax now dead, and Meteor trapped. As Buzz, not much that he's going to be able to do here, given that op. And with Meteor dead, he's got to hightail it out. They get the orbital committed, they get the plant, they get the round. Walkabout outside of showers. Can't see if he can spot anything, but Carpe is coming away with great game sense. Finds an open kill there on to Freeing. A lot of that oomph from the entry power is in the hands of that tail. Now lies dead on the floor.
Buzz is pushed all the way out.
This continues to gain more and more information here for the team. 0 point as well.
Launching smoke.
Scouting.
30 seconds left.
Both commands are ready on both sides. Stax investing out of the window, goes flashback, and he's going to get dropped. Bane's able to find one. Meteor going to be taken down, but Stax, ever present, is away with one. Hyunmin will fall. Now just Bane and Mako in a 2v4 with Buzz. This long journey, this pilgrimage that he has gone on, it will finally bear some fruit. Finds a kill on Mako. There's nothing more that Bane can do other than try to make it a little bit more costly, but Stax says no. Like they're just waiting for any kind of information they can get, and then we'll make the call for the rotate, but Carpe very far forward. The push out of the smoke into the spray down, but it's going to be Bane replying back. Down to 8 HP on the floor is going to be Resbol. Paint Shell to try to further delay here. We can pick him up. The rotation's now time bought. Orbital strike into its backside. Buzz just alongside the blast radius. Safe for the moment. Does he get the pickup? Is it just a teleporter pivot? Is the question. Fight sent down, flash connecting onto Stax, tucks back, re-swings, dead. Mako able to find the headshot. Meteor now joining here. Looks for a fight, tries a wide swing, but Freeing breaks up the 1v1, comes up over the top. And once again, it's Buzz. Just stuck here, saddled with his operator. Paint Shells held for a moment, now the suppress coming through. Molly to try to slow things up. Hyunmin trying to get ahead of that one. Izu out from Hookah. Guns him down, Buzz capitalizes, Mako dead. Mosh now out over towards guard and staves off any further push. Flashback, driving in Hookah though. An opportunity to maybe deal some damage as Carpe tucked behind the box. The jump up from Izu ends up falling. There's a swing out. It's an easy adjustment as Flashback brings it back into a 3v3. No pivot still here from DRX. Buzz up on top of the box. Have they registered that?
Got to use this Armageddon to clear. See if you can get that
Steel
Sniper's
Garden
pit.
at the ready. There's the spot out. Spike now going to be dropped. The Steel Garden invested. Flashback able to tuck away from this one. Meteor finds freeing. Now knowing exactly where the last player is.
30 seconds left.
T1 poised to once again shorten this gap down to just a singular round. So the call widely is going to be for Flashback to just hold on to this Vandal though. Freeing not having much money. Find too much, but the suppress will connect. Suppressing for the moment. Oh, Buzz, the shot whiffing, but the shorty will not. Mows him down the teleporter play now coming through.
30 seconds
Zach's here to try to hold the line. Showers creeping forward the fragment. Keeping them at bay for the moment as the flash turned away from both players. Skillfully dodging it out. He hasn't been able to find one. Buzz looking for a little bit more, but he ends up falling down as Hyunmin comes away with a second. Plant now in play. Izu arriving here at Heaven, and Hyunmin finds Carpe, finds them all.
Buzz rotating over with the op, freeing against Carpe up there. It's a big battle.
Doesn't recover it though. Doesn't have a mosh to try to slow this up. Buzz going to be looking for an opening shot, likely into the transition on that showstopper here. As the flash ends up connecting, so now just the paint shells. Carpe stood up here behind the box, but free.
30 seconds left.
Immediately disappearing. A showstopper does not clear out Buzz. He repeats, he finds one. Flashback.
One enemy
Gonna
remaining.
be good for two. Looks for a little bit more here, but can't quite line it up. Into position, utilize that. The showstopper is very good at helping to clear out
What?
the Viper's pit. But Buzz now fully flashed up. Another flash coming through. He's just blindly sending it. Does manage to get rewarded with a kill, but Hyunmin just picks him to pieces. Mako finds the third. Stacks and Meteor now. Try to somehow turn the tides of this one. The pit already in play. Flashes forward. Full blind connecting. Mako ends up getting mowed down. Stacks. Finds Flashback. The pit now out of play.
Last player standing.
Still alive, but now all on his lonesome. Push under the corner. Needing desperately to isolate and divide to conquer. There's one up and over the top. They're just peeking him. They're playing with him.
Can't use that.
As they both tuck back into the corner. Could fragment. Lock them into elbow for the moment, but now the salvos have been called out. Sax cannot get started on this. Fragment down, Bane disrespects it. Swoops out and takes down his former IGL, DRX. 3 series in a row. As there's the bounce forward, Buzz. Cut down to side, but Mako quickly does get traded out, and Izu. Sights turn towards Showers. Takes out Flashback. Bane now forced to just, stay quiet within the smoke, but no, does go for a timing peek and gets rewarded for his troubles. 0 point reveals Carpe over in Lamps. The split still coming through as Meteor on the approach with that Sheriff in hand. It's closer and closer to the Showers, but now has been spotted and dealt with. Freeing comes away with the kill. Gives himself a second, pushing up into the smoke. Immediately goes on into the smoke. Carpe, however, trying to win it out, but his attention. You're still on the approach. Although smoke or the spike getting ready to come through. Taken, just being stuck to now at half. Meteor able to find one, but then they can take it down. Carpe Izu with everything left to do. Still 3 players alive. Bane just holding fort, forced off the mosh. Keeping them at bay, the re-stick. They have to stay on this one. Do they have the time? I don't think they do. Absolutely not. Still some salvos you're gonna have to try to push through. 0 point exchange on both sides. As okay, the Teo does end up getting some press with Mako out in front, and he does it again! Looking for the fourth, cannot make it happen. Meteor will be able to get him down, and Freeing is right there. Ready to respond is Izu. 11 HP. The plant goes in, but Flashback are on the side here. He's able to get the flank off. Meteor ends up falling. Sight opened up a little bit more. Stacks playing forward, dealt with. As Orbital comes through here on the short, Izu is forced out into the open, but he holds his ground for 2. Him and Bane both going to be eliminated. This comes down to Mako and Flashback. The fuse being held, the blast pack sent, but it's a little bit too shallow. Tries to go for a follow-up, pushes him off, but Mako storms forward, finds one. Carpe swings out. The orbital strike going to be sent. Mako desperately holding forward, but Carpe! Wingman again, plant comes through. Players from T1 going to be zoned away here for the moment. Carpe still a molly at his disposal. Buzz swinging out of the smoke, able to find one. Traded out by Hyunmin. Amash buying some time. Tap of the spike still not coming through. Dizzy over the top, quickly cleared. Freeing, able to find one. The molly now in play. Freeing down to a sliver, but still fighting back. Izu taken down. It's all on Carpe's shoulders once again. The defuse already held a half. Sprays frantically forward, takes them low. Jiggle, this could be deadly.
Oh my God.
He is right here on the edge, and there's the jump out. The concuss is going to be sent. Buzz into the corner. Assassinated is Freeing. Holds down Gardens. Mako mows down the other two.
Here for Freeing. You keep Hook under control. God, what an opener for Hyunmin.
It's Buzz dead off the rip again. Izu does well to find one in response. Hyunmin at 4 HP. Does give a decent advantage here to T1 if they can clean up the kill. Rotation now coming through. Flashback getting himself over onto this B site. That pit still available for him, but Mako as well. The orbital that he can call in from a distance. Fragment goes out. As now the clash continues. Flashback, Hyunmin fighting one. Flashback with a second, and suddenly it's all on Meteor. 11 HP. Finds the first, the 1v1. But he has to know the orbital strike is going to be called in. Cheats forward, wins it out! With the op. Once again carried forward. Not going to be ready for it. Buzz collects that kill. Double face now out on the short. Flashback going to be taken down. Only a smattering of damage here onto Izu. This is now a 3v5. And already, given the backpedaling, I think the call to save has been made. Resolute in that decision. But, my God, what a swift one to make. Op now scooped up here for Buzz. We'll see if that's going to be something he holds on to the whole time or if it's just for this post plant. That won't come to fruition. DRX, they have made up their minds long since.
The money is in U-Haul.
Bane is not here to try to nullify it. Showstopper goes out, successfully avoided, but Buzz still able to find one. Flashback going to be taken down, but Mako pushes forward, finds the kill here on the Meteor. The Armageddon now going to be called in, just interrupting the plan. Shoves them over towards the shower side of the site. Salvo's trying to flush them out. Fragment as well is further delaying. Mako catching a glimpse here against his former cohort, his former teammate in Stacks. He's now tucked in alongside the wall. Mako swinging out, finds the timing! Does end up falling on the opposite side as Izu finds one, but Hyunmin cleans it up. Buzz fighting tooth and nail. Looks in the corner, but Carpe with covering fire. Bails them out as it's now all on Freeing. Instantaneous with a headshot, but Carpe, can he save them once more? Goes for the swing. A tag into the shoulder. The orbital strike pushes him out, and Carpe gets it done! Saddled here at this A site with Buzz. On such a deep lurk, and Meteor finds the first kill. Mako taken down, the wall raised. They can get up over the top of it as they double bounce over the top, and Freeing is able to find one. Turns his sights back, but Buzz able to strike before the weapon can be drawn out. Player advantage here for the side of T1 as they try to get themselves up to map point. Still some checks and measures, however, needing to be done by T1. The wingman, the scout, close. The fragment sent from Bane. Locking off Heaven for the moment. Swings out, gets the spot on the Stacks. And he gets tagged down so very low. 42 health remaining. Buzz sweeps his legs out from beneath him. Weapon now swapped. Phantom in hand. Flashback noted. Dead. Dealt with as Hyunmin cannot make it happen. On the push forward. Spotting one, but Buzz again is able to go ahead. Claim his target. Molly to delay. Flashback. Fishing, able to find one.
What?
Gets Meteor as he TPs across the map. Mako, however, going to be taken down. Buzz able to push forward, gets himself in the backside, finds himself a third kill. Flashback continuing to fight. Comes up with another, but Buzz with a showstopper built up. Finds a fourth, now looks for the ace. Flashback on his lonesome. The 1v3 versus two of his former teammates. Can he find it? He cannot! Ace beat Tam, 14-12!
A lot of players coming through. Carpe, and Buzz gets the opening kill. Huge stand for him there in Heaven.
Not skipping a beat after that last round, the previous map. Buzz regularly suffering those first deaths now. Paranoia though, Carpe just pushing forward, barrel stuffing with the classic, and comes up with two. Just like that.
Ooh.
Pressure, push back here against DRX's Buzz, finds a second. Bane now to try to bail them out, is able to find one, swaps over onto the Ghost. Damage not going to be suffered, but still has his work cut out for him. The linger in the smoke. Carpe drifting away as it gets ready to dissipate.
Trying to sell a bit of a fake, but nobody really biting on T1. They're going to hold the line. Stacks trying to watch the angle.
Fault line to the corner, nothing noted. Stacks to send out a shot, giving away at least a position of one.
30 seconds left.
Bane trying to play around with time, but now Izu here in heaven, spotted out the shoulder. Bane, does he go for a pivot? Has to full send it right now. Drops down, looks like he is going to try to make a go of this one, but Izu going to be close, can send out the bite as well. Slaps it down at his feet. Bane have the drift across it. And there you go, right click at range.
Meteor watching mid here. Sniper gets the first kill with the Marshall. Immediately TP's back.
Gets in, gets out. Now looks to the re-peek. Really hold down mid. Chest shot connecting. Headhunter bullets, however, not quite flying straight as they would like. As Buzz from a hot start into a bit of a whiff. Ends up getting taken down, and that's going to be a player advantage. As well as this Guardian now scooped up. Flashback likely would love to pass this over, and does so. Now into the hands of Mako. DRX give themselves an opportunity, and surely we don't see another eco win off the back of the pistol. It'd be 3 in a row, given how things have transpired on Bind.
That's pretty hard to believe that it could end up that way. Izu tucked in the corner. He's not up on top of the boxes. Play it down below. Now going to shift back over behind the screen area. Just waiting.
30
See what
seconds
this execute looks like for DRX. Still have all this breach util.
Fault line not connecting. Izu's shots do. Turns on the flash. Mako able to find one with the Guardian. Finds a second, and already this is catastrophe here. Even if Carpe can win this out
Spike planted.
in the 1v3, the economy will have crumbled, in the cam around the back tells all.
Has a paranoia, but if everybody's so spread out on a DRX, you would think at best you're going to find one.
That whip from the second round is going to be something that's going to be lingering on his brain for quite some time, you would suspect. Stack up here on the rafters, trying to press the flash, but Hyunmin has the timing, has the shots. Carpe going to be taken down. Izu dead as well. Just flashback falling so far as the paint shell lob in gets him a third. Hyunmin still flashback spotted out. TP going to be taken here as Buzz, I mean, just nowhere else to go. He's just trying to get himself into a corner. The paranoia connects. He's fully blinded up, taken out of the sky. Speaking of sky, Stacks swinging, finding one. Hyunmin going to be put down. Showstopper no longer in the equation, but the rolling thunder from Bane certainly is. This Trailblazer will spot out freeing. Kites back into the smoke. Smoke spotting nothing.
Oh, the freeing is being so annoying here.
Just waiting for a timing. Rolling thunder going to be sent crashing across. Meteor now caught. Mako still here, lurking down below in the depths.
Oh.
Strikes again. Carpe gone. For Izu, he's in a committed position. Needs to try to fight his way out. Now he is all on his lonesome, but it's going to be Mako. They're really trying to get this util out of Carpe. They're in the back, paranoia across.
Oh, no.
But Hyunmin, he's already closed the gap. Finds one. Buzz, however, previous lobbing on the nade, is able to find Bane. He's in Hyunmin at the same time. It's going to be a pickup on the orb there for freeing as he gets one away from having that Armageddon online, but now the Seeker about to tell all, reveals the position of flashback, and Meteor this time can put the op to good use. T1 this time. Shots do connect. Whip not going to be found, but still unable to find the kill. Armageddon crashing across. Hyunmin swings out of the smoke, able to find one, but they go unscouted here. At the bottom is Izu. Comes up with two, gets himself a third.
Down B.
As it's now on Mako. Up in hand, the flick not connecting. Mako trying to force him out of the corner, cannot make it happen. The nade from Buzz. We get across, as that's just going to be a clear out. Don't mind the ops, it's all going to be fine. Showstopper sent, Hyunmin taking low. Stacks, however, somewhere off screen. He's killed off two. Freeing does manage to equalize. I believe that's him getting on the board, but then Buzz ensures that he cannot find more impact, and Hyunmin is now left on his lonesome. What do you do if you're a Hyunmin in this position? Smoke sent out, shots ringing through. You'd love to at least grab the ore out. As there's the jump in, Hyunmin planting his speed, and Izu this time cannot make it happen. Stacks over here around the corner, an easy spray down to find the first. Can he get the second? The answer is going to be no. Bane pushes up, finds him with the stinger, but now Carpe looks to refill that space. Mako trades it out from backside.
I know exactly.
Spike now going to be picked up as the neural theft gets invested. Buzz immediately having to back away. 33 health remaining on him. The op in hand.
They found my wire.
He actually going to try to go for this peek.
Enemy remaining.
He does. A flashback. Just takes his head off. Op now on the floor, and Meteor asked to do it all. Seems like the timeout call here from DRX is going to be working a treat. Swing out. It's freeing from behind.
Attack towards Meteor. Had a little bit of trouble on this chamber.
They're going to try to do, that's the suppress, and the stun connecting with Stacks. Able to snipe Hyunmin out of the sky. Coming to his rescue. Finds himself a second before Mako takes him down. Meteor tucking back over into the corner. Cuts down Mako. Looks for a little bit more. They nearly line up for him, but he cannot capitalize. Aftershock now to try and delay, but Buzz just pushing past this one, and Bane clearly not registering it.
Carrier killed.
It's up along to the wayside. Is Spring forced out of the smoke. Forced to look every which way, and Buzz. Zizu clears the cam. Spring waiting the salvos, holding them back. The dart now removed. Buzz looking for the fast sentry, but freeing. What is that hit? Finds him in transit. Mako, however, going to be forced away. Paranoia a little bit shallow, but only 12 seconds remaining as they bring the spike forward through Mail in towards Heaven. Time is ticking. Mako, if he can win that fight, maybe he can delay, but he cannot. And Bane is just stuck here into the corner. I don't believe they have it. Do they have it in time? They do.
Oh my god.
What a narrow margin. T1 avoiding the Melons allegations.
A re-clear of space here for T1. Stacks maybe dueling freeing. Oh, human. Gunman.
Hyunmin? What is going on there?
What?
3 kills found. Because that is an explosive way to just open up this anti-bonus.
Good God.
Unbelievable. Now just Stacks and Carpe worlds apart. There's the slow drift across. The girl spotted, but flashback not going to be able to find the adjustment. Hyunmin, however, I think is hungry for it.
I must wait a moment.
I'm 3 away from having this ultimate online. Flash not going to catch anything. As there's the 4K. As the Trailblazer looks to lead the charge. Mako still coming away with 1 though. Pushes up into the cage. Gets the headshot there to put down Meteor. Without the smokes, without the paranoia.
Camera taken out.
And without the camera. Flashback loses that. Smoke is ready to dissipate there in Heaven. Flashback, oh, frantic around the corner. Clearly panicking. Cannot study the aim. Paint shell check down underneath rope.
Showstopper.
Forces them back away. A couple shots ringing out. The showstopper is available, and it's going to be sent. Right down onto the floor. Izu dead. That's the spike planter. Killed is Hyunmin. Looks for another 4K. Nearly has the readjustment. Freeing now. Honest Lonesome. Looks back around the corner. Goes for the re-peek.
Up, but
Good pressure in here.
Great.
As the Stinger will be enough to go ahead and hound down Bane.
Cover going up.
Breach out of the fight. Weapon potentially recoverable here as well, so he can push up into the smoke. The Trailblazer gives it a quick little check. As the stealth drone similarly going to be moving forward, but Mako! What an absolute beam of a shot! Repositions back sight. Has been spotted, but I don't think he cares. Mako looking to try to hold the ground. Cannot. Izu comes up with a second. Weapon now recovered. It's freeing. Situated here, and Flashback can't find anything. Izu taking this round into his own hands. The salvo nearly there. And freeing though. Challenges in for the fight versus Stacks, then he comes up shy of the mark.
if you try to push through, you're just going to end up getting crossfired.
Oh, Armageddon out here into mid. Seeker's going to be let loose on the back end of this one, chasing forward as here comes Buzz bouncing up into the site. Mako, 8 left in the mag, tags up Buzz. As he barely slinks around the corner. The sun is there. Bane, however, catching a glimpse, is able to take down Carpe. It's freeing. Smattering of damage going to be found there. Freeing. It's going to be good for 1. Mako displaced, taken down. Hyunmin misses the opening shot, spots the gun barrel of Meteor, can relay to it to his team. Carpe, he's across. Everybody now collected together in that pit, as you mentioned, is now in play.
And you don't have great options unless you can get a neural theft to clear this.
And this trademark previously set up ends up giving them some cover, making for an easy shot. Meteor takes him down. Everything now on Hyunmin. Just giving the money, 150 behind on this raise. He's gonna have to just rotate out.
Salvos, the grenades, still space cleared for T1.
I think they back off, maybe anticipating that the paint shell's gonna come their way, but it's held onto. As gun barrel spotted, Carpe able to find one, but do they read that Hyunmin's gotten across? Given the line that Meteor's operating on, no! I'd expect it to be maybe a little bit of an easier shot here for him, but Hyunmin does manage to take him down. Blast packs into the corner, blast pack to try to offset. Carpe stacked, desperately want this guy dead, but it costs him another life. An opportunity, perhaps, a chance. The swing out, a timing! Flashback finds the kill, gets a neural theft reveal. Stacks, Izu, both gonna be spotted, sprinting their way over towards this A site. Flashback's gotten ahead of it. The cam setup instantly cleared. They know his position, the bite holds him back for now. Paranoia available for the retake.
Oh.
As Izu caught in the trap, the spray down! Flashback finds him! Spike now planted in Stacks, needs to be the hero, but his position has been encroached upon.
Stacks could send a deep flash here to try to set up this execute. He's already taken nail.
Just narrowly missing Buzz. There's the blast pack forward. He goes to the front side of the pillar. The spray opened up between the squats. And Buzz just gets him around the back, and they flushed him out. Somehow they keep getting away with this when the investment isn't there. The heroics absolutely are. The plan from Buzz gives him a showstopper.
Quick tap for Hyunmin. Oh my god.
Showstopper to lead. As Hyunmin is able to barrel stuff and they go 1 for 1. A raise for a raise.
Cage triggered.
Flashback for now. Relatively alone here on the site. The push forward as the trip gets cleared. Swings around the back, freeing. Wanting to go for the peak, does so! Is only able to find one. Flashback flushed down. Carpe comes away with it. Mako now arriving.
30 seconds left.
Sends out the paranoia. It's close, however. Meteor regains some sight. Smoke coming through. It's Carpe just around the corner. 6 HP. Tries to push up into the smoke. Ends up getting gunned down. Meteor now on his lonesome. Was the back-to-back hero that T1 desperately needed. But now he's got to go for the plant. The stick coming through. Can he make it happen again? Fault line not going to connect, but Mako will. DRX
Sending the Armageddon out towards Stacks.
Armageddon off the rip here on his Stacks. He realizes that he's not safe. Manages to escape with flashback. He's absolutely massacred them. Hyunmin finds Buzz. And it's just Stacks and Carpe now. In a 2v5 revealed. An open book. As DRX look to rip out the pages.
Last player standing.
Carpe has fallen. Flashback the only casualty thus far. As Stacks has everything to do, but no way to make it happen. DRX reclaim their throne in Asia.